We all know that reading is a great way to improve your knowledge and speed up your progress in English. You might think that reading any book in English will help you improve, right? Well, that's where most people go wrong. Choosing the wrong book at the wrong time can actually slow down your progress and leave you feeling even more frustrated with English. So, before you pick up just any book, let's talk about what mistakes you should avoid when reading in English. My first tip is choose something you want to read. So many of my clients fall into the trap of picking a book to practice reading English because a friend recommended it to them. Their English teacher suggested it. It's on a bestseller list, or a influencer on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram told them to read it. But here's the thing, when improving your language skills, choosing a book without considering your own interests can make reading in English feel like a chore rather than an enjoyable activity. Why your interests matter? Think about it. Like anything else in your life, your job, your hobbies, your marriage or relationship won't succeed unless you're generally interested in it. And the same goes for reading. When you pick a book on a topic that you're passionate about or really enjoy, you'll be far more motivated to keep reading and finish the book. So really focus and avoid the mistake of reading something because it was recommended. Read what you enjoy. Choose non-fiction books. Non-fiction books refers to any books which convey information about the real world rather than fiction, which is grounded in imagination and fantasy, such as in many popular novels like Harry Potter. And there are a number of reasons why reading non-fiction books will help you learn and improve your English. The language used in non-fiction books is often more useful, up-to-date, and practical than anything used in fictional stories. Non-fiction writers are more concerned with the subject matter rather than the emotional response that fiction writers try to cause in the reader. This means non-fiction books are largely free from wordplay, old and outdated language, and useless descriptive language such as adjectives that no one uses in everyday English. Additionally, non-fiction books often repeat vocabulary throughout the book, allowing you to notice new words and phrases over and over and over again, giving you the repetition your brain needs to memorize and ultimately remember them when you want to use them in your own language production. Furthermore, grammatical structures in non-fiction books are often having a functional meaning as opposed to fictional stories, which often include complex grammatical structures that are used for dramatic effect but are far more difficult to understand and necessary to learn in a practical sense. In everyday, please remember that it would be bad advice to choose a non-fiction book if you don't want to read it. You should always choose books and pieces of content that you're interested in and want to read. So comment below if you prefer fiction or non-fiction books and tell me if you have any favorite. I'll get back to the video in 1 second, but if you're enjoying this content and want to implement the same sort of tips in your own life and really take your English to the next level with my personalized help, then consider applying for my online English coaching program, where I will give you the secrets to improving your English faster so you can go from feeling limited and frustrated to super confident and fluent, so you can work with native English speaking clients, apply to work at an international company, get a promotion, and make more money using your English skills. So if that's something you're interested in, make sure to click the link in the description and first pin comment to book a free consultation call to see how I can help you achieve your goals. Now, with that out of the way, let's get back to the video. The length of chapters matters because one of the biggest reasons that many English learners, and I've found this true with even my clients, that they struggle to finish reading a book in English, there is a natural limit on how long you can stay focused, especially when you're reading something in your second language. It's totally normal start losing interest or struggling to focus after 15 or 30 minutes reading in English, as your brain can only handle so much new information before it starts to feel tired and your focus starts to fade. That is why I highly recommend choosing books with shorter chapters, especially at the low, intermediate, upper beginner level. When chapters are short and can be read in one sitting, say 30 minutes to an hour, it makes the whole reading experience much more manageable for your brain. You're more likely to stay engaged with the story and understand what you're reading without feeling frustrated that there are still so many more pages left till you finish. This is a really powerful way to avoid feeling overwhelmed and frustrated with all the new information. So here's a tip. Before you buy a book or read a book online, check beforehand and look at how the chapters are structured. Are the chapters longer or shorter? Are they subdivided into smaller, more manageable pieces for you? If you see 20 solid pages without a break, that might be a warning that the book might be a bit too challenging for you. Stay focused the whole time. But if the chapters are 5 to 10 pages long or subdivided, then it might be just the right length for you to start reading. Try before you buy. So many of my clients in the past have bought a book or downloaded an ebook only to find out that they get stuck with every word and that they have no idea what the author is trying to convey. Just imagine how frustrating that is and how it will damage your motivation for improving your English. I've seen this in so many of my clients and it happens way too often. A simple solution for this is before you download the book or buy it, I highly recommend that you read an extract or a preview first, preferably the introduction and or first chapter, and see whether the book is at your level or too advanced that you will struggle and find reading a draw. What you need to do is take advantage of Amazon's or many other online retailers that sell books. Look inside feed. Most online sellers offer a free preview of the first 5 or 10 pages where you can read it for free. This is a great way to see whether the book's language is too advanced for you or just perfect. If you're in a physical bookstore buying a physical book in person, then find a book that you like or are interested in. Find a spot in the bookstore and read the first few pages to get a feel for the book's language, how advanced the English is in it, and the style of the writing before making a decision. Choose memoirs. If you aren't a fan of non-fiction books but find traditional books a bit intimidating, then memoirs, a narrative writing based on the author's personal experiences, are a great alternative. Memoirs mix the best aspect of informational non-fiction books about the real world and the imagined stories of novels with all the energy and emotion into one book. Memoirs provide a great way to build your descriptive vocabulary in English and learn new idioms, as the author will often write in a more informal style, indicative of the local region they're writing about or where they had lived previously. These can be a great resource, especially for more advanced English learners who want to really take their English to the next level. Do you need help improving your English so you can take advantage of more career opportunities? Are you feeling stuck and frustrated right now? If so, then consider applying for my online English coaching program, link in the description and first pinned comment. Book a free consultation call to see how I can help you go from feeling stuck and unable to progress with your English to feeling super confident and fluent. So now you've learned what books you should read to improve your English skills. And now the next step for you is to learn how to find the time in your busy schedule to actually read those books. So watch this video here where I'll teach you how to find the time to learn English and really maximize your results. Thank you so much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button. And if you want more free lessons just like this, make sure to subscribe and I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye!